Welcome to another episode of Steady Mobbin Podcast episode.
We're going to get there.
We're going to get there. We have a special guest. And to call this man a special guest is an understatement. I used to criticize people when they would meet their musical heroes and they would faint, they would cry, they would scream. Yet here I am about to do an interview with one of my musical heroes, and I am screaming on the verge of sliding out of my chair right now. This man is a legend. He is an icon. If you go to a barbecue in Toronto and you do not hear this man's music, it's not a barbecue. He's been in the game for almost 30 years, over 50 albums made.
Jeez.
He's got songs like Give Me a Try,
Jeez.
Thank You Mama,
Jeez.
Solid Like a Rock.
Come on.
Make some noise for the legend himself, Sizzla Kalonji. Wow. It is such a pleasure to have you on our show. I don't even know where to begin. I'm screaming on the inside right now. And
I'll tell you where to begin.
Yes.
Sizzla, my name is Black Mob.
Good
Thank you so much for coming out to our show. Blessings, King. My question for you is, what would you say, about your upbringing? How was your upbringing in Jamaica? And tell us how you overcame things, as a youth, and what kept you positive.
Well, good night again. You're all welcome. This is Miguel Collins.
Good night.
Presently at 40 Agostone Road. Well, my upbringing was quite beautiful, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Quite controllable by parents
Mm-hmm.
in the Agostone community, East LA, Kingston. I would say to the south of the University of the West Indies, Hospital, and the University of Technology. I attended the Agostone Primary School, basic school in and around the community.
Mm-hmm.
Met a lot of friends, did a lot of work. But my upbringing was also with learning a lot of skills. I grew up in the garage, learning the mechanical, auto body work, and Duca work, mechanic work. Also, after leaving Alfred Primary, I attended New Providence Primary, I attended T.U. at College, and I attended Dunning Park Technical High School, where I further studies concerning mechanical engineering, auto mechanics, and other science subjects such as geography, biology, and all that stuff. Beautiful community. Take a community to be a child. Had a beautiful kids also. We did a lot of running up and down. A lot of sound systems were there also. So it's like, all in one, all exclusive. Silver sound system, general sound system in Gemini. Travelers. A lot of sporting activities based upon a lot of football clubs. You know what I'm saying? Harrison Flats, Hermitage, Colorado. Sundays you would hear people screaming every time they got a goal. A lot of carnival used to happen then around the ring road by the university. So I'm well in tuned, well informed concerning the community and what's happening as a young child coming up in this world.
Mm-hmm.
I was even so surrounded by the 12 tribes of Israel over by the Bedford Gardens. We'd have the 12 tribes of Israel keeping celebration for His Majesty and stuff like those.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So
my upbringing was very fruitful, beautiful. With my parents and neighboring families.
Was music always something that you're surrounded with growing up?
Yes, my father always been playing the guitar with his Rastafari brethren, a brethren called Lightning. So I knew guitar from them. Hands were like too small to go around the fretboard, but I could pluck like notes, so I played mainly bass. After getting to this and being experienced out there in the world, I extended the teachings of the instrument.
Mm-hmm. You're a religious man. And what was it about the Rastafarian religion that drew you to it? Was it, from what I understand, your parents are both Rastafarian?
Yes, they're both Rastafarian, but this is our indigenous culture because we're coming from creation. where you got from King Saul, King David coming up the line. That's our lineage, where the Hebrew Israelite spoken of in the Bible coming up until this time. So we've been tracking our lineage since Solomon and Queen of Sheba, and through slavery, transatlantic slavery, even from the Arab slave trade coming right up the line. So we know that His Imperial Majesty is our present king, that because you've been taken away and being around here in the Western diaspora, the Caribbean basin, in the Americas, and scattered all over the North and South America, we are still one, and we recognize our king, Jah Rastafari, around 1930, conquering every tribe of Judah. That's our banner. That's the banner for the Christ. Yeah. The conquering lion banner, that's the banner, the real banner for the black Messiah, the black Christ. So we've identified our king, and we stuck with these principles, precepts, and ain't going to change. And this is who we are, Hebrew Israelites, Rastafari. So we maintain such. Some of our parents had us to do the same thing. That is, hence you have the churches all over, but yet still the praising Jesus, but you look in the Bible, you see the conquering lion, the tribe of Judah, and they are black people. So we know the Messiah is black. The Rastafari is sitting on the throne of the Messiah, which is King David, Solomon, all the great kings, Menelik, Theodore coming up the line. We're still black people. The great kings in Ghana, they're still the nation that had been scattered based upon the Roman Catholic persecution. Yes. So they're scattered all over the Abyssinian continent, Africa, the Middle East, everywhere they're at. But we recognize ourselves, and we're the Rastafari, Hebrew Israelite. We're still one. Whether it be maroon or whatsoever, we're one people.
What are some of the core tenets of Rastafarian religion? What are some of the key principles that you must follow if you're going to be a part of that religion?
The key principle that you must recognize is Imperial Majesty as your God. The Israel King is Israel's God. And you have to grow your locks. If you have no locks, you cannot administer around the throne of Rastafari. Even persons without locks are going to question the matter. Why are you administrating and you have no locks?
Oh, wow.
So that's another thing. Right. So you can't trim, can't shave. You got to have the precepts. You got to have your locks on your head. If you have no locks, you can't administrate around the throne of His Majesty.
Oh, wow.
Next thing is for you to know, you need to know your holidays, days of celebration, full moon, feast, Passover, Ethiopian New Year, Hebrew Israelite New Year, and you don't know the Hebrew Israelite is 13 months, and Ethiopia is 13 months. Therefore, those are other ingredients constituting us to know that this is the throne room. You need to know your Ethiopian anthem. You need to know your Ethiopian Cree. You need to know the beauty of the Nyabingi. Your natural music is with the natural frequency of the earth, the bass, funde kete, without any electrical instrument, bass, funde kete, the shaker, your banner, your robe, your turban, your staff, and you must be separating apart, having a natural tabernacle. You must be always recognized with the red, gold, and green and the lion symbol. And there's a lot more to it.
So if a person who's naturally bald, they're not, they wouldn't be considered a person who go near conduct.
I definitely can't grow dreads. That's for sure.
What if you're what if you're bald? What if you're bald, like you're a bald person, naturally bald?
No, we don't discriminate. We don't separate. Bald, locks, everyone. You're still one. Whether you bleach, whatsoever, you're one people. Until you know yourself, you start growing your locks. When you know yourself, indigenously, then you start doing the bleaching and the piercing and the tattooing and all those stuff. So we throw nothing down the people's throat. We don't do that. We force nothing on no one. Yes, you come, you learn the principle, you see where we're coming from, we show you the majesty, you do your own research about Rastafari and all those stuff, and then you start your way on your journey, knowing your root, knowing your culture. Israel King is Israel God. And we are a royal set of people.
You're a man that loves to give back to his people, give back to his community. And I see that you have a youth foundation called Sizzla Youth Foundation. Why did you feel it necessary to create such a organization for the youth?
Well, charity starts at home. Anywhere Sizzla go, people give Sizzla a lot of things. They like the money, land. Anyway, go to Africa, they just give Sizzla money and giving Sizzla things. Charity starts at home. And then again, you're for the people. So not because you're singing on the stage, you're collecting money to do your stuff. Remember, doing the work of the Almighty, you don't need anyone to pay you. The Almighty will pay you. You cannot take the Nayab in the order and go in the street and do the Nayab in the order, chant it to collect money. It's not like that. The people give unto you freely. So with your reggae music, you do your work. It's a part of the economy, despite you spreading the message, but you're collecting money. You're being taxed. With a charity foundation, people give to the charity and you give to the people. Except you get your tax exempt and you do your little taxing whatsoever for the foundation. But naturally, give to the people. I personally, as a Kalonji, to whom much is given, much is expected. I'm saying that to say this. I don't just want to make money getting all the accolades. I need to give to the people. So when I set a charity foundation, I'm able to give to the people in a lawful sense, where people can just donate to the foundation and we just keep fundraising, whatsoever it may be, have a scholarship through the foundation where people can see that this is legitimate. We can deal with the world through these foundations being set up by whosoever. So this is a foundation and this is the way I want to give back to the people, not just to be like hands out. But where persons having other foundations can collaborate for the effort, government personnel can collaborate for the effort, just about anything. It's worldwide. Because we are there in the eyes of the public, dealing with the people every day. The people want to deal with themselves and they want to do it honestly. So you should be like a pilot to pilot this project so the people can relate to themselves and give to themselves and share. Sharing and caring is a part of our culture. So it's natural to give back to the people. So I chose to set the Sizzla Foundation where I can give back to the people.
I'm glad that you mentioned that. What's your ultimate message to the youth today?
Well, my message to youth ultimately is that you should stay in school, be properly educated, finish school, finish college, and come and create. Look and see what's missing from your nation and put it in place. Help to lead the nation. Give back to the community. Be someone that is upstanding for us and be a leader and take us out of slavery. Understand? No drugs, no weapons. Be the best, make your nation proud. You never know what's there for you. So be good about yourself.
Now,
thank you.
You're very welcome. Now, are you a Pan Africanist? Like, do you believe in the greater the broader black image and growth in general, or are you only focusing right now on Jamaica?
Can you say again?
Are you a Pan Africanist? Do you believe in the greater black and African picture, or is it just like a thing that's just situated in Jamaica for you? Oh well, I'm the Crown Prince, the Maroon. I'm the Indigenous President, Naibing the Theocracy. I'm the Regent, Plenipotentiary, and the Treasurer. I represent the Ethiopian Africa Black International Congress, which is worldwide. I represent the EWF, the Ethiopian World Federation. I represent the Naibing Theocracy, which is worldwide. I represent the Sizzla Rastafari Royal Ethiopian Judah Catholic Church. My duty is to teach the people of Rastafari, of their culture, and return all black people to Africa worldwide.
Wow.
So it's not just Jamaica.
Yes, sir.
But we're in Jamaica. We're everywhere. We're in Canada. We're in America.
Yes, sir.
But we just need to unite. So my duty is worldwide. My duty is a governmental duty for repatriation and reparation. This is the continued rulership of the government of the conquering lion of the tribe of Judah. The continued rulership of UNIA Marcus Garvey. It's worldwide to return black people worldwide to create Africa, build for ourselves, and anywhere you at.
Amazing.
My co-host is African, and Somali, right?
Yeah, I'm Somali.
Have you? I'm assuming you've been to Africa, right, Sizzla?
Yes, I've been to Africa.
Okay. I would like to go. Do you have any suggestions on places that I should visit?
Everywhere.
Africa belongs to you, and the reason why Africa is in that state because we're not going there to see what is happening with the people in Africa and give them advices and help them, strengthen them. Africa is filled with resources. They just need someone to teach them to take these resources and put it to the economy and monetize your talent. These are the things Africa needs when Marcus Garvey said Africa waits its creator. So you should go to Africa and see what's there.
Absolutely.
See what's not being done by you because you're not there.
You know,
that's just about it.
Speaking of African talent, Burnaboy, he recently visited you in Judgment Yard. Can you tell us more about the visit to you when you stopped by?
Well, I was in Judgment Yard, and a beautiful day. Phone rang. When I looked at my phone, I saw Burnaboy, and I said, "What Burnaboy?" Calling Sizzla. I answered the phone. Burnaboy said, "Yo, Sizzla, I'm in Jamaica. I think it's his birthday, and I want to come see you or something." And I said, "Yeah, you in Jamaica?" "Yeah, well, Mobbin or Richard." I said, "Link up, man. Come to Kingston. The kids want to see you also." And that's it. He came, and he said he wanted to do something for the kids. I said, "Give them money, man.
That's
so
so
you're going to
beautiful.
leave soon. Just give them money, let them be happy." And we just do that. Give them some money and the people eat out your hands. I like giving people money.
Yeah.
I like giving people things, especially money. When you go to Africa and I'm singing, those royal families in Africa, even those kids on the street, anywhere, they just take out money and just throw at your feet like that. So giving money, I'm talking money, is a part of our culture.
Amazing. Yes, it is. Absolutely,
So
it is.
that's it. Yeah.
Judgment.
It's good to have an African artist in the yard because the kids in Augustown, they always be looking out for all the artists. I say, "It's like Chris Brown is coming to Jamaica. You're not going to go. You're not going to get him and take him to Augustown." I say, "But you're going to service some other community. You can't just get everyone like that." But that's just how the community is that. They sit and they look and they love the music and love the artists. And they just wanting to see these artists. That is why you got to be true. You got to be clean. You can't mix up in certain sodomy and corruption and all that stuff. Because kids born today, whatsoever, born 5 years ago, they want to meet us. And we can't have ourselves in some other type of,
Yes.
We don't need that.
Absolutely.
We need to be in a clean space, free mind, clear mentality for the moral aspect so we can have these kids growing up in a proper atmosphere and community surrounding. So that's just about it. You reminded me that, I was South Africa. I got into a dressing room doing every little thing, and I wasn't an artist like that. Then I said, "What?" So you never know. So let's continue to do good.
Absolutely.
And encourage others. And that's just about it. So I'm telling you, this is from here to Cairo, Timbuktu and Timbuktu, from the west to the east. East, west, north, south is repatriation, Rastafari, Rastafari.
Now, Sizzla, are you for your diets, your diets? Are you a ital? Are you ital? Like, are you pure veggies?
Yeah, I'm ital.
And no, like the reason why I'm asking is is it do you add fish into the mix for your diet or?
No, I don't. I can't manage fish. I can't manage no flesh. I can't manage those stuff.
That's amazing.
Wow.
That's an inspiration. It's an inspiration because it's very hard, over here in the West.
Not everyone can manage fish. Not everyone can manage vegetables. That is why we don't discriminate. The main thing for you to do is learn the principle of His Majesty. Learn your language, your Amharic language, your Ashanti language, your Igbo language, and try to eat to keep yourself as healthy as possible. Yeah, because sometimes we might say, be ital, vegetarian, not everyone can manage it. But based upon the principles and the knowledge and how, based upon how the food chain is going right now, and you got a lot of synthetic food right now, and synthetic drugs, and that's right. People they're learning, so eventually they're becoming more, say, vegan and letting go of the red meat. Take your time and go to chicken. Take your time and go to fish. Not everyone is going to be doing it like that, but just show them the health purpose and they'll do what's right for themselves.
Indeed.
Do you have any messages for people struggling trying to eat healthier? Because diabetes, high blood pressure are some things that are prevalent in the Black community. We love our gravy. We love our oxtail.
Positive and think to stay healthy. Let your food be a medicine. Let your medicine be your food. And unite and help each other. Let your food be a medicine. Let your medicine be your food. The food, what you eat, that's the person you be. And sometimes I say to people, what you eat is the way you smell.
Okay.
So if you're going to eat a lot of stuff, it's going to come out.
No, it's true. I believe that.
So
I actually
best
do
for
believe
you
that.
to less salt, less sugar. I mean, this is just the car itself needs to be serviced, and there are parts in the car you need to throw away because they're being damaged. Well, it's the same thing with the human body. So you can't just throw away a lung, or you can't just throw away your kidney like that. So you got to eat to keep your body healthy.
Absolutely.
So you don't do operation in the hospital. You know what I mean? Drink a lot of water and all those stuff. So there's a lot of things going on now. The internet is at your fingertip, a reservoir of knowledge. You can type in a lot of stuff and learn how to be healthy. There's
Absolutely.
a lot of health programs going on the television, on the internet, and the YouTube. So think, make yourself healthy, and be strong, and help each other. You know what I mean? Yeah. Each one teach one.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You've had an amazing career, a career that spans almost 30 years. How many albums have you done so far?
I've done, I would say close to 100. A lot of persons saying 60 and 50, but I would say close to 100 right now.
Wow. I mean, this might be a ridiculous question, but do you have any favorite songs that you've created? Like any songs that kind of stick to you every time you go back to it? It's aged well. It kind of resonates with you.
I have a lot of songs, favorite songs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. On my to-do list, I'll have a lot of songs that I've attached to it. But for the public, like Thank You Mama, Holding Firm, those songs, I've recent million times, and Lasting Effect, Words of Divine, Good Years, I love Good Years, Black Woman and Child, Occasion, those songs, they're really beautiful like that. They can't keep a good man down.
There we
How
go.
the people joy when they want it to frown. Hey, Canada, solid as a rock. Just can't stop you now. Banging. More love and more joy.
Wow. Is there any plans of coming to Canada? Because we love you up here. We love you. It would just be amazing to have you here. Is there anything in the foreseeable future, you performing out here? Is that a possibility or?
Oh, yeah, sure. We're working on that. I have a good friend of mine, in Canada called Lanny. I think Lanny was the first person to take Sizzla to Canada. We're trying through the embassy to get the visa, the legal process. So in due time, I'll be in Canada, of course. We've planned a lot of shows in Canada. Lots of promoters in Canada wanting to see Sizzla. They've been contacting Sizzla, but we're just waiting on the visa thing to get processed, and then we're good to go.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Hopefully we can see you face to face when you come up.
Yeah, absolutely. One more question or a couple more questions. Judgment Yard. I hear this name and it sounds like such a mystical place. Could you describe to us Judgment Yard?
Honestly,
yeah.
Judgment Yard is the place I learned trade. That's my dad's garage. And because it's always with fire burning, and I've read Psalms 9, where it says the Most High shall establish a throne for judgment to judge his people. I was like a little youth coming in, he's like, well, if the Most High is going to judge the people, which I throne of judgment, this is the yard for the throne. So I say, something? This is Judgment Yard, that a lot of fire been burning here, and we're burning the fire for repatriation for free black people, liberate them out of slavery, take them out of the colonialism. Judgment Yard is my spot, because in the music in Jamaica, in those times, 97 and coming up in the 90s, once you're an artist, you're expected to have a house, a car, and a spot where people can come and meet with you, or children can chill with you. Yeah. Because you're no one is seeing you. You're so much popular, a lot of kids following you, a lot of parents, children following you as an artist. So you need to have a special designated place where we can know that everyone is there. And I say, this is my yard. This is Augustine. Everyone you have learned trade here. So Judgment Yard.
That's amazing.
And that's it.
Yeah, amazing.
So, do you have any things you're working on currently, or are you taking it easy?
Yeah,
musical projects.
I'm working on an Afrobeat album.
Ooh.
I've been doing another Afrobeat with him even before, because murder she wrote, feel and feel. So we knew about the Afrobeat. It's part of our culture. We might not call it Afrobeat, you know what I'm saying? But it's still a part of the musical pattern, mathematically. So I've done I got a lot of songs for the Afrobeat album, and I'm still doing a reggae album. And I'm doing a lot of practicing with the guitar. I'm well-rounded learning the Amharic language at the same time, the Hebrew language, the
Amazing.
Ashanti language, and all those stuff. You know,
Amazing.
in and out of the studio. My son Melek, he's like taking over the studio, everybody taking over the studio. Young kids learning to DJ and doing all the engineering. Like they took over my whole entire studio. So I'm outside doing some cement work, fixing up a little college cafe where can have visitors coming here, can have a good healthy meal, a balanced diet, the structure and all that. We've dug a pool where persons coming here visiting can have a good fresh. We got some systems and all those stuff. So there's a lot of project going on, but we're still in the studio. Makonnen visited me,
Wow.
Rasta visited me last night. You know, so there's a lot of work going on. Mr. Dean Fraser told me that he had now constructed his studio, so I need to go and see Mr. Dean Fraser from 809 and see if I can get some work going with Mr. Dean Fraser. I got an album. I want to make a jump style that is Mr. Homer Harris. I want to make an album for him now. He's kind of sick in the hospital.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of work going on. You know, the community
needs you.
kept, they're not really fighting like that. You know, everyone is well behaved. Augustone to the world, Canada. So,
Yeah, absolutely. Do you have any message that you want to give to the people of Canada, the Torontonians, the people that love you? Do you have any uplifting words that you could share with us?
Oh, sure. I'd like to tell the people in Canada, Toronto, thank you very much for supporting Sizzla. And I'm always here. And help me to keep the culture and help me to keep the children in line with the culture and the roots of Africa, Rastafari. And help me to make you, yourself, a better person. Keep doing what you're doing. And remember, His Majesty said, knowledge stops in the grave. And I would say to you, there's no way for you to go but up. And ain't nothing going to stop you from getting rich. So be beautiful, spend your money wise, take care of the ladies, take care of the babies, clean up your surroundings, fortify your fences, paint your houses, get new couches, get new cars, put up all those satellites, get the new phones and get all those stuff going. Start a new business.
Yes.
Monetize your talent. You got a lot of talent. You got to monetize your hobbies. You know, you like doing this, monetize it. Start a little company. Go back to school.
Yep.
Naturally, it's there. So that's it. Just fun. Live. Enjoy yourself. Think Africa. Think Marcus Garvey. Think Rastafari. Think yourself. Be yourself. Help another person. Show another talent. Give another youth another break. Offer some students some scholarship. Do something with your money that will bring joy to your life. Don't just sit there being lackadaisical. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Support some students. Support some poetry. Support some theatric, dramatic stuff. Support the kids. Support the people. Support yourself. Have a good time. Rastafari, this is your life. Don't frustrate yourself with the order. Don't stress yourself because of the system. That's the way for you to fuel the system when you're being stressed. Think Rastafari. Read your Psalms. Read your Proverbs. You got all those audible books now, and the Bible audible and all those conscious stuff. Proverbs. Study the frequencies, 432 frequencies. Study the music. Study something. Do something. Book your flight. Travel to Africa. Travel to the Caribbean. Travel to Dubai. Travel the world.
Preach, yes.
Get happy with yourself. Happy with yourself, my people. Because it's World War III coming. Bombs and all those stuff going. Ukraine and Russia fighting. Iran and those people fighting. Everyone is going to be sulky and be sad like that. No. We're the happy people.
Yes.
They're planning for war. We are planning to meet the Most High Jah, Rastafari.
Blessings.
Be of good courage.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much.
Man.
You're very welcome.
You're very welcome, sir.
We don't want to take too much of your time.
Rastafari.
Blessings.
We appreciate you. We love you. Hopefully one day we'll be able to come out to Judgment Yard and, chop it up. And,
Exactly.
Thank you so much, man. It's been an honor.
Very welcome.
Yeah. I don't know what to say.
And
I want to thank you so
before
much.
I go, I want to say something before I go. I want to big up Marita. Thank you very much for creating this space, Marita. And Whitey Dan, Lincoln, Brooklyn, big up on yourself. All my Canadian fans, big up on yourself.
Thank you, Miguel. We're coming to see you.
And everyone.
Yeah.
Big respect. Lani, big up yourself.
Sizzla,
All
thank
my
you so
Jamaican,
much.
African people in Canada, behave yourself. My Jamaicans in Canada, all my African people in Canada, behave yourself.
Yes, sir.
And show Canada that we are beautiful also as
Absolutely.
Caribbean people and African people.
Blessings.
Love from Jamaica.
Shout
Thank
out to
you very much.
Marita and Whitey Don. Yeah, thank you. Love you. Take care.
One.
Yes, sir.